Welcome to the WordPress for e-commerce course. In this course, we're going to be learning about how we can harness the power of WordPress to create an online shopping website. Before we get started though, I wanted to give you a little bit of background in regards to what WordPress actually is. WordPress is an open source website creation tool. It's written in PHP. It utilizes HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and it's a really powerful content management system. WordPress was originally started in 2003, and its original purpose was just to enhance the typography of everyday written websites. It was started off as a blogging tool, and currently it's evolved into something so much more. WordPress was created and still is an open source project. What this means is that there are hundreds of people all over the world working on it all the time. It's free to use and you can modify it and do whatever you want with it, which is awesome. And that's why WordPress has grown and become such an amazing tool to use, because there's so many different people that are working on it and sharing what they have and making it better. WordPress does come in two flavors. There's WordPress.com and WordPress.org. So WordPress.com is based on the original WordPress blogging software. If you go to WordPress.com, you can go ahead and create a website and start a blog. They will host it for you and you can just go ahead and use it. You won't be able to modify it quite as much if you use WordPress.com. The other option is WordPress.org, and WordPress.org is what we're going to be using for this course. WordPress.org is using the same software, but there's an option to actually download it, and then once you've downloaded it, you can install it on your server. You can work on it locally. You can modify it, you can add plugins to it, you can do all kinds of things. So we're going to be working on the downloadable version of WordPress, which is located under WordPress.org. I also wanted to just share a couple statistics with you so that you know a little bit about WordPress. WordPress currently, as of 2016 anyways, powers about 26% of websites that are on the web. So And that number is growing all the time. It is by far the most used content management system. It has over 59% of the market share, and every single day there's over 500 new websites that are being created with WordPress. WordPress also has over 44,000 different plugins. There's plugins for everything. You can fully customize and change your WordPress site with the utilization of plugins. The only downside to having so many plugins is that there's so many plugins. Sometimes it takes a while to find the right one for the job that you want. Now, because WordPress is open source, there are sometimes people out there that might want to exploit the WordPress code, and there sometimes are security breaches. This usually happens when people don't upload WordPress. So WordPress is constantly being changed and updated. It's really important to make sure that you keep your version of WordPress updated. If you don't keep it updated, it might be open to some sort of security breaches. So just kind of keep that in mind. The other thing that I wanted to show you is that WordPress is being used not just by small companies, but by really big, famous companies. The New York Times actually uses WordPress to run their website. So their website is being run by using WordPress.com. In addition to that, so is the Wall Street Journal's Speakeasy website. So again, this is another website that is completely powered by WordPress and utilizes WordPress. And you can see that these are big sites that have a ton of different content, and they're using all sorts of different things on their websites. People Magazine is another website that is powered by WordPress. National Geographic's website is powered by WordPress. So this is another huge website that is utilizing WordPress behind the scenes and to power the content that is integrated. Another website that uses WordPress is Forbes.com. So you can see that you're in good company if you're using WordPress. There are tons of companies that are utilizing WordPress. Some companies use it right out of the box and other companies fully customize it, but the WordPress engine is what they're using. So WordPress.com is powered by just a few hundred people, but the WordPress community contributes and makes WordPress what it is today. So WordPress is something that's being used worldwide. It's used by professionals, designers, bloggers, anybody that's out there. It's a great platform to use and really modifiable. So in a nutshell, WordPress is one of the most popular, one of the most easy to use, and a very customizable content management system. It's reliable, and in most part, it's pretty secure. It's supported by communities around the world, and it's something that is a great tool to have if you're a web developer.